Hi guys, well I feel a bit of a fraud if I say in my shed, because that's still in my shed and that's fixed now, that's all running. You see that yesterday on my other video. This one, dear, this is death to a bike, and it must be annoying for the person as well, because what they've done, you can see here where an exhaust would normally go, and there should be something here. Now if you can't guess what it is, let me show you in this housing. This is the side of a housing that goes on a motorbike, and this should be this bit here. Can you see that? There and there. This is the exhaust bolt that the exhaust clamps onto, and it snaps off. So basically what someone's done is they want to change the exhaust, and they thought, yep, I've got my new sports exhaust, I'll stick it on, and as they crank these round, these snap off. And there's nothing you can do, you can't weld it back on again. I've seen some people try and they just snap off and fit a few bolts in, and MOT people don't like them. So basically there's not a lot you can do except take the engine apart or get another engine. And in this case, as you can see, I've got this. So this is a case of all the panels off. That includes the seat, all the side panels, there's plastics off. Get the stator coil, you've got to take that off, you need a tool for that. And then it's a case of taking the piston up, 4 bolts, that comes up. I'd leave that loose actually, don't need to touch nothing over the other side, okay? You don't need to take the variator or belt or nothing off, it's just all this side. And then what you've got to do then, because you'll be left with this half here, get a screwdriver and you crack here, and you eventually wiggle this out, okay? And then you'll be able to put this one back in. Now, because I don't know the life and history of this one, I'm going to take the oil seal, which is in there, it's a little black bit, that's your oil seal. I'm going to swap that for that one, because I know that works. And I'm also going to take the bearing out, because this bearing is a little bit, can you hear that? It's a little bit sticky, as it were. I don't like that, so I'm going to pop the bearings and swap the bearings over, because I know they both work on here. And this engine still starts and runs, but it's just a complete engine rebuild really. This one also, front shock and rear shock have gone. I've done many videos on how to do them. They've gone as well on there. So this is front and back, and you bounce and it just springs, you know, so it's not clever at all. So although this doesn't look much wrong with this little baby, because again, first look at it, that is just a bit of a bugger. And these are quite hard to get hold of, if I'm honest with you. Sometimes better buying a whole engine and swapping a whole engine. But as you know, on other videos, I'll be able to do the few bolts, twist this slightly sideways. You've got to take the stand off as well. And these little bolts here, oh dear, can you see that little bolt? That snaps every single time. Really annoying about how much you soak it. So I'm expecting to actually undo these in here, them two. I'd rather undo them two. Where are they? I lie. Oh, well, they're a bit shitty anyway. There's one there. I'd rather undo them bolts. One's already been taken off. I'd rather undo them rather than taking a little stand off, because otherwise I've got to put a side stand on it. I don't want to do that. But this bike otherwise is in good condition. Just front and rear shocks. And this one, just to finish off, had a little oil leak, which I think you can see on the floor. And what I noticed was in the side here. Okay, now, spoke about these oil pumps before. This one is electronic oil pump, which sits there. This cable is split. So it's not a biggie. You've got to undo a few little bolts, but it's not a biggie. And this started beautifully this morning. I'm really happy with this. The rear shock good on this one, but I say I've got the front to finish off on this one. I'm not going to show you that, 'cause I've done brakes before and I've done springs before. So looks a bit more apart than it did. But this starts on the button. And after a lot of work, which I'll probably show you it running and go from there, I suppose. Anyway guys, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and there you go.